welcome back to my channel. Today we are at Ikea this afternoon to scope out some potential dining room sets. There's a rattan wicker dining room chair that I have my eye on that we want to go check out, as well as there's a few different rugs that I also had my eye on, and we just want to see how it looks in person, because you know, it's one thing to see it online, but I always think that it's better to see it in person so you don't have to go through the hassle of having to return it if it isn't what you were hoping for. So we're gonna go inside and you guys can come shopping with us to Ikea. This is the chair that I had my eye on. Jake's doing the sit test. Wow. Scale out of 10. What would you give it? Based on price and looks. It's a pretty good price. Some of the other chairs we were looking at were in like the $350 range per chair, so this is less than half that, more than half that rather. I like that it has arms.
Everything, you could just have little ones like this?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I would just have like a jewelry slider on top of each thing. Or if I had the 75 centimeter wide one, then I would just do the jewelry slider on the one. That was my intention. I like those.
Green temporary salt, white clay.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna have the doors on it, and you just like trim the
Yeah. Pretty much. And I want the lights too. They turn on automatically when you open it. These baskets are really cute. Never seen those before. There's it up there too. Look at all the laundry bins. I picked up these two to separate the plates, because I hate the sound that it makes when your plates all click together when you're putting them away in the cabinet.
I don't even know that that would work for the bed. We're gonna have a king size bed, right? You'd need two of these things.
I mean, you could. Like that one. So I think our trip to Ikea was pretty successful. We made some good decisions. Chairs that I wanted to check out, and actually all the rugs that I had in mind were all on display there, so I was able to eliminate some options that I didn't like in person. And I really loved that chunky cable knit rug from Ikea, but it's only available in a 5.5 by maybe 7.5 size, and we definitely need at least an 8 by 10 foot rug for the living room. The hunt is still on for a good rug, but I had to refrain myself from picking up a bunch of the things. But we're in the home stretch now, so we're trying to make some decisions now so that we don't have so much on our plate when we're moving in and doing all the renos, because we'll be preoccupied with that. So we're hunting for furniture now so that we know, you know, when it comes right down to it, you know, 2 weeks beforehand, we can start placing a bunch of those orders and have everything delivered. So that is the game plan. So please stay tuned for more house building vlogs so you can see more of the construction phases of our new home build, as well as lots of moving vlogs and little projects that we're going to be doing once we move in. We have lots planned, so make sure to remember to hit that subscribe button if you're new here. So I think that is what our brick looks like. They've got a bit on the driveway opening there. Yeah. Hey everyone, today we are looking for more options for backsplash tile. I haven't found the absolute perfect one that I want yet, so we're kind of just taking a look at all these different tile places. We're finding that a lot of the tile places have really similar tiles, and there's a certain look that I'm going for that I haven't been able to find yet. We went to Ikea, and I think I found a top contender, so I'm gonna insert that clip here. It's like a hexagon pattern, but there's more going on to it, so it's not your standard hexagon. There's more detail in it, and I think it looks more unique than your traditional hexagon tile, but we are looking for something that has a marble look to it. If we don't find anything else, I think we'll probably end up going with that one, but stay tuned to see what we actually end up deciding. We have a few more months to go before our closing date, and that's one of the first things we want to get done is do the backsplash. We didn't get the backsplash done by the builder, so we're going to replace our kitchen countertops with new quartz countertops, and then we'll do the backsplash after those kitchen countertops are in, because it's easier to get that done once the countertops are in. You don't want to do it vice versa. A lot of decision making to be getting done today. We also had to pop into the Builder's Design Center because I got a phone call the other day saying that the original tile that we picked for inside of the ensuite shower stall, it was about a 1 1/4 inch hexagon marble tile that perfectly matched the 12 by 24 floor tile that we have going in the ensuite. It was part of the same family, so it was the same sort of stone, and they just had it cut in different shapes. So one was a mosaic and one was the floor tile. Apparently that is not in stock for when our tilers need to install inside our house to meet our closing dates. Working with their schedule, they didn't have that tile in stock, as well as, you know, the sister to it, so we had to go into the design center and choose a different tile. It's still going to be a really similar look to what we chose before with the 1 1/4 inch hexagon tile. It's just a little bit different, still keeping with the white and the gray tones. At the end of the day, it's gonna look fine, and we're not gonna notice it, you know, years from now, the slight variance in the hexagon tile in my ensuite, so it is what it is. This is the tile that we're getting in our powder room. That was the other option, but I like that one better. That one right there. And that was option 2. I just wasn't a big fan of like all these medallions. We're back on the tile hunt today. I am the type of person that just likes to exhaust all their options because I just want to know what's out there and what are my choices. So we are visiting more tile shops today to see if I can find the perfect ones. So. I've now just exhausted every single tile option, tile store in the GTA. We did find one that was probably our top contender at Ikea, so we might end up going with that one. I'm gonna consult the boyfriend, the other owner of this property, before we make the final decision, but I sort of feel like that's what we're gonna end up doing. So the tile that I had found and what I've been sort of searching for was this one that I had seen on Pinterest. It kind of looks like a chevron pattern, sort of a mosaic of different marble colors and textures, and they sometimes have like little gold pieces or silver pieces in it, and it's sort of like it's a chevron pattern, but the only chevron pattern that I've been seeing is a consistent wave. It'll be like a white stone and then a silver stone and then a white stone. So when you put it on your backsplash, it creates a wave. You can see a consistent wave, where I was looking for something that was a bit more modeled up, so you wouldn't get that zigzag pattern going across your kitchen. It was more just like a model of different colors and shapes. But my other vlogging camera just died. But as I was saying, the backsplash stone that I was trying to look for and that I've been going to all these different stores to try and find, I just couldn't find. I tried to search it on Pinterest to see if like the website would come up, so I would know at least if a brand that I'm looking for, a specific manufacturer, and it just wasn't really giving me any information that way. And the information that I did find, a lot of it linked to stores in the US. I'm in Canada, it's not in our budget to like ship things, and right now the borders are closed, so it's just not ideal. But anyways, we did find a tile that we both like at Siat. It's a big tile store that they have in Toronto. We also work with the brand at my interior design firm that I work for, so I'm familiar with the brand, and they had a really nice stone. At the end of the day, it's just a look that I'm going for. I really quite like it. It's more intricate than just your standard hexagons where it's like cut out around the edges, and when you add a nice white grout to that, it makes it look a bit more intricate and detailed than just a standard hexagon, and it's the marble look that I was going for, so it fits the bill and it looks really cool. I think we're gonna go with the one at Siat, and I think it's gonna end up looking great.